was triggering me at the end of it. Like, oh man, I don't know, man. There's something 64. I'm so much better with it on a keyboard. Now I have to see if I'm better with Sunshine on a keyboard. The lately what I've been doing is I've been using the GameCube adapter with my PC with Dolphin.
Well, we shall see if you are actually better at this, or if you're just getting handicapped or carried by the keyboard somehow.
Yeah.
I forgot how long this cutscene is. Like, it's just a really long cutscene.
Yeah. There's a reason that Nintendo didn't do this style again.
Yeah.
By the way, you know how they made the cutscene 16:9?
What?
They
Or how?
They zoomed in.
Nice.
Instead of just re-rendering the cutscene for 16:9, because I'm sure they have the original file somewhere, or just recreating it. They just straight up put it. They just zoomed in. That's why you see the TV's like cut off. They just zoomed in to make it 16:9, so you can really notice it in some parts and not in others.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean it's not the worst way to do it. Like if you need to do it, just quick and dirty. Like that's not the worst thing to do. But the problem is I expect better from Nintendo.
Well, this was Nintendo.
Nintendo spent 6 months on
2002.
No, but no, I'm saying they zoomed in to make it 16:9 on this. On the original game, it doesn't run in 16:9. Like to make it 16:9 for Switch, they just cropped it. Like, come on. If I don't know. Nintendo spent 6 months making this stupid thing. Like apparently they started development on this in February and finished in August. So I don't know.
Can I also just say that that movie was played on an airplane, right? So it had to be pre-recorded. They're not doing like a live cut. But you can clearly see Shadow Mario running in the background of it. So who took that initial take of the pinatas and said, "Oh yeah, this is a good thing we should show our
I think it's
viewers."
like sort of live, like it's a satellite kind of thing. I have no idea. Don't think about it. It's a Mario game.
I guess.
Besides, who's driving the plane?
Probably a Toad.
Yeah, which Toad? By the way, you know what's great is Red Toad. He got an upgrade because he's Captain Toad in the next one.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's around this era where they started realizing, hey, we can color paint these toads, or we can spray paint them in different colors.
Yeah, we have enough power to do that now with the GameCube. Because the funny thing is, the GameCube could have won that generation, but the problem is Nintendo fucked up again with the thing they used to put the games on. Is they used a mini disc instead of a normal DVD. So games were limited to 1.2 gigs, while on the PS4 they were limited I think 5 or 6. So or the PS2, and I'm just like,
that's fair.
That's their biggest problem. That's why they don't have. That's why Nintendo has a problem with third parties. Is because all their consoles have been either underpowered or they give them.
Yeah. They've been using some really weird. Let's face it. No matter how much you like Nintendo, they've been using some weird tech for their stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I want to get past all these cutscenes in the first one, because it's just...
Yeah,
better.
These are also unskippable cutscenes.
Yeah.
And they're all long. Well, I mean, aside from the intro cutscene, these are all really long cuts.
By the way, look in the bottom left. You can see Mario's past games. You can see the originals, Super Mario and 64.
Hey, we were doing that just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Fancy
exactly.
that.
I know, crazy. It's not that it's a 5-year gap. It's immediate, or a 6-year gap. It's immediate.
Right after
listen
Mario
closely
8
to Flood. Listen closely. You know, see where it says ZR button?
Yeah.
They cut that out. They just say press the button. They didn't make the guy come back.
Huh.
Listen carefully.
I also noticed that they didn't actually do the info right, because it said press the ZR button, and then after it said you stop holding the ZR, if you stop holding the R button.
Yeah. See, it said press the button. Come on. You couldn't have just paid the guy to come back for a minute?
Well, there's no guarantees that they can find
Oh,
them
look what they
anyway.
defaulted to. Now they defaulted it to no.
No, because if you weren't paying attention, that's your own fault.
Oh, oh god, it's inverted. Fuck.
Oh dear. Bad camera controls haven't left us yet, I see.
No, not the camera. It's just like filling up your tank.
Shooting.
It's ZR is now just run around, and ZL is point. But if I go pull down, it goes down. If I pull up, it goes up. It's just like why?
Ah, so it's normal, not
And not inverted. Which like, come on. That's gonna screw me up so much. I feel bad for speedrunners. They're the real ones who do that.
I'm sure they'll adapt soon enough.
I'm already seeing a couple of them speedrunning.
And the boss is dead. Long live the boss. Speaking of, blue coins are gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of blue coins, actually, I'm pretty sure there's one by those M's that you were supposed to shoot too. So you might want to go check that out before you go get that shine.
But now it's A to talk to this guy instead of B, which why?
Was weird. Well, actually, I remember B was something, so I guess that makes some sense. Yeah, I was fairly certain there's a blue coin somewhere around here. But then again, I have not played this game like, so I know all the information. Maybe it was destroying that.
No, these just give us normal coins.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll be coming back here anyway, so we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, there's like one star here somewhere.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I don't mean. I mean, like, there's a blue. I thought there was a blue coin you could get at this early of the
Not
stage.
this early.
Oh yeah, do you know the like infinite slide strat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just demonstrate it.
So in case you don't know and you want to go places fast in this game, there you go. You just spray a bit of water, and while the water is disappearing, you have Mario slide on it, and he will just continue to slide because someone didn't program the physics to make him stop sliding.
Yeah, I think this. I want to just go up to PD Piranha. I think that's my thing. Because I just want to get to PD because he is technically the first star. Because after this.
No, PD's the second. PD's the second.
Oh
Because
yeah,
the first star
The
is
first star is that
fledgling.
goop monster. Yeah, to make the hill come back.
Well, unless you're a speedrunner.
Unless you're
in which
speedrunner,
case
then you go to PD.
I just want to point out too that so the whole thing with the cops is that Mario's been arrested because he looks like Shadow Mario, but Shadow Mario looks nothing like Mario in terms of color, and even like if you look at Mario, he does not look anything like I would think it's harder to believe that he is Shadow Mario than he is not. Never mind the fact that he has Flood now.
I just love the fact that. Oh, you're playing Mario? How about you just play some Phoenix Wright for 5 minutes? Like, just... I don't get it.
Yeah, well. I mean, that actually would be kind of interesting. Like, Phoenix Wright goes to the Mario world and has to, like...
Mario has to argue about killing Goombas.
Yeah, or, like, Mario's been framed for, like, doing a crime that clearly Bowser did, but no one seems to believe him.
That sounds like a good YouTube short.
I mean, have you actually seen the weird stuff Phoenix gets up to?
I have seen
like...
some of the weird stuff. Those games get real strange. But I want my dad to play them because my dad's, like, an actual lawyer. So I want to see him just do, like, actually look at the evidence and, like, do his shtick and deal with the BS. Like, I really want to do that.
Well, I mean, like, it's not even just that, but also, like, the fighting games.
Oh, God. I want Phoenix Wright in Smash. That'd be cool. Because he's already in Marvel vs. Capcom, so you already have a thing that works.
Like, he definitely has things he could do. Like, if they could make a moveset for him in
NBC.
Marvel vs. Capcom, then they could probably definitely do something for Smash.
I mean, Sakurai's infinitely talented in any of those
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
I mean, because Sakurai just comes up with the wackiest crap every couple of years. Like, dude invented Kirby when he was 19. That's ridiculous.
I also want to point out that they have all of these shine sprites that apparently can fly away, not caged up by this gigantic shine sprite, and their only source of power not only lies in the middle of the island in one centralized place, but also apparently people have been carrying around and they don't return it back to this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a video game.
The story of Sunshine is very much not the best. Well, no, when you start slacking off, some odd amount of hours later, Mario bursts through the police area.
Yeah.
Speaking of, where the heck were they keeping him in that? Because, well, no, like, because in, like, the building that the police are in front of, which is assumedly the police station, you can go into there and that's a stage, but you have to consider what the heck happened in that place. Yeah, so like that's a stage that you go into.
I can't
later
go in there
on.
now, right? Though,
Yeah.
Because I'm not there yet.
Oh yeah, fruits are basically walls. In case you were not aware of this, if you try eating a fruit, it's like eating a wall. I would say spam spray. That would get it cleaned up faster.
Like that?
No, I mean like just tapping R. Like, you know how to spam spray, right? Or burst spray, whatever you want to call it.
I think they might have patched that a bit.
It's not a patch though. That was a game feature.
God, give me inverted, please.
Like keep tapping R, and then I assume that it's not been like they haven't removed it.
Who Nintendo thought, good job.
Probably someone that plays with non-inversion.
Except you can't change that at all in the game.
Well, yeah, but it's not like a lot of people these days play with properly inverted controls.
No, but the problem is that the original controls of the game, like, at least have an option to do it. Like, have an option that says inverted yes or no. And every single person who's played these games will immediately be like, yes, inverted, please. Come on.
Well, you have to consider, do they remember playing it?
The devs sure do, because obviously Nintendo has access to the source code, as we've seen via the Giga Leaks.
I feel like it would be easier if you just did the water movement.
I'm not getting a quick kill on this. Damn it.
Well, quick enough at least. Like the whole you move, or there's an option to move without holding it down is very nice.
Yes.
What the? Did you see that for a while? For a little bit? Yeah. You're like occasionally your water spray is just going straight through them.
Yeah, I know, I don't get it.
What, you mean the fact that he's spraying a bunch of graffiti everywhere isn't enough of an indication? You just cleaned that guy off, didn't you?
Yeah?
scary.
Let's see if he does it again. I didn't mean to talk to you. Nope, I guess he's not drowning that time. By the way, the other annoying thing about this game is it only runs at 30 FPS.
I guess.
Well, so does also 64, which, like, you guys could have put 60 FPS in this game, because, like, modders got 64 work with that many. Like, a bunch of just random people online can do it. I don't know why you can't. But, like, you can actually see the texture, like, it's actually legible now. Like, look, you can actually see in the thing now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's so nice. Because I've always wondered what that looks like, but it's just a blurry mess. But now it actually shows you, like, no, this is the level, bud. Like, I don't know, Sunshine... I know Sunshine's not the best game, but I really have a soft spot for this one. Like, not as much as Galaxy, but I really like Sunshine. Because it's just...
You like all Mario games.
No, I do, but, like, I don't know. Sunshine, I don't know, people... I mean, you know, you've seen people rag on Sunshine for the last nearly 20 years at this point.
Not really, but I don't watch people nag on anything, really.
Well, people come back onto it because of the speedruns to prove that, no, this game's actually nuts.
Well, yeah. Also, I'm looking it up on Speedrunner, or Speedrunning Wiki. Apparently, if you press A and the spray button, so, like, if you jump and press A, you do it. That's the move. And I mean pressing it, not holding it.
You mean that?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that.
Ah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry, they changed the button layout, so like now I get used to these controls.
But yeah, so if you want to know how to clear stuff out really fast, that's the way. It does use up a lot of water, though, but...
There's water everywhere in this level.
Yeah. That's... If you're somehow watching this and trying this out for the first time, this will come in handy much later. Like, it's mandatory, it's like nearly mandatory for a boss later on. I'll bring it up again if, when that time comes too, so don't worry about it. This has been Daniel's very unhelpful tips of the day.
But you know one other problem with this game that Nintendo didn't do? They don't let you use a GameCube controller with this.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, but like, Smash Brothers does, so like, what's stopping you?
Because it's an actual GameCube game, clearly.
I also love how Melee players still give a shit about Melee for some reason. I'm just like, guys, you still people playing Street Fighter 3? No.
I mean, there's a thing to be said that there's not a Smash Bros. Well, no, like, there's not a Smash Bros. That's the same since Melee, but at the same time, it's also like, there's the point where people are playing it, or are still bothering to play it too much.
Yeah.
And especially, like, I remember watching a video where it's like, the best players have, like, broken controllers, and it's like, if you need to have a specific controller that's technically a defect, and technically you're all cheating for having, then is that really a game worth playing?
Yeah, I don't get Melee players' obsession with Melee. Like, that's super great that they love the game much and they still play it. But there comes to a point when you like, I don't know. Ultimate's just so much better.
There's a point where you need to start having new blood in the game, and if you're gatekeeping that hard, the game is just gonna die when your already active community base starts falling off for whatever reason.
The thing is, Melee keeps growing every year just because everyone's seen, like, I guess, the documentary.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Is it like the player base is growing or the view count is growing? Because there's a difference between the amount of viewers and the amount of players.
I think there are lots of new players, but, like, a lot of them also, like, I think are now banned because of all the shit that Smash has been through lately.
Well, yes, but... like, I don't know. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the gatekeeping of it.
No.
Like, look, I like you're allowed to like. There's a point where you can say, yeah, you don't want certain players playing the game because it's like
They're
there's
toxic.
only so much. There's like they're toxic or the game is actually like they're lowering the standards because they're not playing very well or whatever. But there's a point where that also is just like, yeah, we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves with gatekeeping. I don't know.
No, I don't know. The problem is that people who were good at Melee like 3 years ago are still the people who are the best at Melee, so that doesn't help either.
That's also a problem.
Because it's like, oh, it's HBox, Armada, and Leffen. Who was it 3 years ago? HBox, Armada, and Leffen. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's I don't know.
bit on the boring side.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean is that lifeblood, like new players, is a very important thing to have in games.
Like it's great to watch HBox play, but oh my god. Oh, hi Max. What's up, Max?
Hello.
My brother's watching.
I can see that.
What up, Max?
But yeah, I've always been of the opinion that a game cannot survive if the player base does not like the game. And certainly Smash players like the game.
Sakurai doesn't.
But
not anymore. It's Sakurai's worst nightmare that people are still playing that game because like that's the game that like made him go through the most hell. Because they spent 18 months making the thing. By the way, Max, welcome to Mario Sunshine. This is like the 3rd level of the game. It's Max. I'm watching this. I have this. It's streaming on YouTube too. So if you want to watch like the beginning of the stream, it's on YouTube as well.
HFox sucks.
Well, Max, do you even know who HBox is?
Before he doesn't.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see. Do you remember how to beat this guy? Probably.
Not with the non-inverted controls. I'm gonna just keep doing that the entire time I play this game.
I'm sure it's not gonna last that long.
No, I guess. Max, why does HBox suck? Please elaborate or I will FaceTime you.
Please do it on your own time if you do that.
No, I will. I'll FaceTime him off stream because I'm just curious. What do you think? So, God damn it. Oh my god, I got that literally last second. Holy.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. Non-inverted, non-inverted.
Thank you.
You know, it's actually really interesting how, like,
Got him.
you have to consider that Petey Piranha only shows up twice in this game, and that's it. And yet, he's such a popular figure moving forward from this point on.
I know. Well, he's in
Like,
Galaxy in another form.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's technically just a
Massive
well, no, I
piranha.
guess that's not true, but yeah, like, it's kind of like Waluigi, where he's never really shown up in a Mario game.
Yeah, that's true because this Petey Piranha keeps showing up in a lot of the multiplayer stuff. Like he showed up
Yeah, no.
in like a lot of the sports games, Mario Kart.
Yeah, like, he's really popular in the sports games, but outside of it, he's just like, yeah, he existed. That's about it.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting how they make characters that, you know, you haven't seen them very much, and yet people really love them still.
I mean,
so,
people
to
loved the
the point
Koopa
where-
Links until they started spamming them with Mario Bros. Wii. Then they became like boring again. But we haven't seen the Koopa
guess.
Links in a while. Like the last time I saw the Koopa Links was like Mario U. They weren't even in Odyssey.
That is fair, I suppose.
We had the rabbit guys in Odyssey,
Hmm.
which
I guess
were
it-
Beatles, which that was a good game. But goddamn, I'm trying to kill an enemy. There we go.
There, you're just opening up the next level and
Yeah,
then...
I'm pretty much opening the next level. And I think I'm just gonna call it because the stream's almost half hour. And it's like 11:30 and I gotta wake up early tomorrow to go help you, Max. But I don't mind that. Like, it's gonna be nice to do something out of the house for once. Oh god.
Oh! I was actually... So, well, now I'll tell you after.
By the way, you know what happened? You know where this level is? It's not actually inside of this house.
It's like a transport.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's way up in the sky.
Yeah, I can
above the
see
plaza.
that.
So someone actually figured out a glitch to like fall out of it. But yeah, like if you... Let me just fuck the camera off. Like if you're able to control the camera and like look way down, you can actually see it.
Hmm.
It's just funny the trick that they use.
I mean, I could believe it. Like, it makes sense. Oh, I guess we're not ending it.
No, I gotta get this one to save.
Oh, right. There's not an actual save function.
No, there is. I just want to grab at least one out here because the Gooper fight is at least kind of fun. Like,
Oh, so you admit that you just want to play more.
No, I just want to unlock this level at least because I don't know. I'm gonna at least get this level to save. No, I'd rather not, mister.
Blood is very disappointed that you do not listen to him. Then again, Blood will eventually become like me and get used to you not listening to him.
Yep. I make other controllers just so much better than 64. I don't know how people speed on 64 with those controls.
Well, you have to consider people are speedrunning 64 with the 64 with the Nintendo 64 controller, which is far worse.
True. Unless you're doing like a virtual console.
That is fair.
Can you see if they actually have added a category for the Switch version?
I'll take a look, I guess.
Oh, you see that they released information on the Halloween update for Animal Crossing?
No, what do they do?
A lot of costumes and things like that, and pumpkins everywhere. And the entire, like, Nintendo, like, Reddit was like, who's ready for endless pumpkins, like, when it was Easter? Apparently that was a problem.
Fantastic. What? Okay, I'm not sure why you didn't grab that before.
No, I'm not sure either.
Well, yeah, apparently... So apparently Mario All-Stars is its own category.
Yep, knew that was coming. It's because the game has less risk of lag, because it's on the Switch.
Yeah, I was noticing that in the other stream of this I was watching, where it's like, sometimes the tentacles will miss the ground box for some reason. Yeah, like the left tentacle should have hit the ground at least a few times, but it's not. I don't know if it was actually easier or harder to do that in the GameCube version. I feel like it was better. I don't remember there being that issue so much. But I do not know.
Something
Yeah.
about this, yeah, I don't get that because it was easy. I remember it not being hard in that version, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how this is managing to have more problems than I remember the original having.
Yeah, the problem is I have to fight Google for I think at least another time or two. No, because I have to fight him again here, and then I have to fight him in Noki Bay.
Hmm.
Which that's way later. Like Noki Bay is like pretty much the last level you do in the game. Like it's one of the last levels. That and Piano Village or whatever it's called. The one that's on top of the main shine sprite in the plaza.
Yeah, I know.
God, the texture is just so nice to look at now. It's not a blurry mess. It's so just nice to look at. Oh, I love how in this game you can actually see the sun like slowly come back and like fill more of the area.
Hmm.
Toad, what are you doing?
What?
What is this Toad doing?
He is panicking because that's all toads know
Yoshi's
how to
lived
do.
here.
Hmm?
He said Yoshi's lived here.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, he used to. Because remember, Yoshi is in the game.
Well, yeah. It's really interesting to try and figure out the lore of the world because it's like, where do things live? They live everywhere. Even space? Yes. How do they get out here?
Oops, I did that wrong. Hopefully it like resets you faster.
Well, did it?
No.
Enough, he says. Well, there's another shine.
Yep. Excellent. Oh, there's that now.
And now watch as Matt completely ignores what he was saying earlier
Yeah.
and goes off to go.
No, I'm gonna save. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna call it tonight, everybody. Just it's 11:45. I have to get up early tomorrow to do a lot of moving things around between like places. Like I'm gonna be gone most of tomorrow, so I should probably really get some sleep. But I had a lot of fun tonight. Mario Sunshine or Mario 64 started to make me mad after a while. Hopefully Sunshine doesn't do that because Sunshine I know has some camera issues, like especially at Peanut Park with window levels, but it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I'll probably hopefully stream this maybe Sunday. Hopefully Sunday. If not, I'll probably stream next week or just like after, maybe in the evening during the week. I'm not sure yet. But I had a good stream. Daniel, how about you? Did you have a good stream?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just here for the ride. Though, I, like, later on, I think, hopefully the pandemic ends sooner, but, like, even if it's through some finagling, I think eventually Matt and I will be doing some multiplayer stuff, or maybe you'll even be seeing me do some of the playing, but, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Exactly, we can watch like him play some of the games. Yeah, alright. Well, thank you everybody. Hope you have a good night and have a great weekend if I don't see you again.